tough because like every single play you're watching the guy in, get up. It's like then you're like assessing the defense, trying to keep yourself mentally focused in the game. And so, I mean, you're thinking like, oh, it's the fourth quarter. Like there's 10 minutes left. At the time we were up 6. So I'm like, okay, I'm thinking like, okay, Ben's going to obviously finish this one out. As you think every single game, but I'm like, all right, we're good. So it's like 1st and 15, ball's on the 4-yard line coming out. And so Ben goes to scramble. And we're like 2-man with a P dropper. Ben goes to scramble. And Ben throw it, get down, do something, still running, like throw it away. He runs past line scrimmage. I'm like, all right, get down. The 3 technique, the P dropper, right behind him. You don't see him. Like, get down. I'm like, get down. P dropper just drills him in the back. And Ben's like, it's just laying on the ground, just laying there. Like, you getting up, not moving. I'm like, well, my OC Randy looks at me at the time. He's like, let's go. Go get my helmet, throw in. I'm like, all right, here we go. I'm like assessing the situation. I'm like, all right, we're down 6. There's a penalty on the play. So you gained the first down. They called it back. So it's 2nd and 15, ball's on the 4-yard line. We're in Baltimore, up 6. And I never will forget this. Coach T looked at me. He goes, Dobbs, what you want? I'm sitting there. I'm like, I'm with whatever, coach, whatever you want. He goes, throw that deep over. They haven't covered that all game. Randy looks at me, the OC. He goes, you want the deep over? I said, you're the OC? Sure. You're calling the play. He goes, all right. It was trips left, Y right, 130, Porsche. Let's go. So I run out there, and now it's rocking, loud. Like if you ever play in Baltimore, especially like when they're playing the Steelers, loud, rocking. Walk in there, everybody, and like it's intense. Everybody in the huddle is just like staring at us. All right, let's go. Call the play, come out. So like for us, it's post, deep over, big in, backs on a burst. They come out, safety comes down, we motion the tight end over, safety rocks strong. I mean, they're thinking, they 2nd 15, they're up 6, coming out, like they're just going to hand the ball off and just play punt, play defense, right? So we come back, do play action, get back there. I look, and I was thinking about just going crazy and chucking the post, but I didn't chuck the post. I look at the over, Juju on the deep over, boom, game 22, first down. Everyone goes silent, crowd silent. Coach is giving me the next play. I'm like, I got this. This is easy. I can do this all day. Bro, I'm walking to the huddle for the next play. The headset goes out. I look to the right, and Ben's walking back on the field. I got one play. I thought you were done.
Hey, he thought he was about to take a game-ending drive for real.
I thought this was my time. So next play, Ben comes back in. They go back in the huddle. He throws it out and up down the sideline, hits the tight end. First down, like we just flipped the field like that. We kick a field goal to end the drive. We go up 9, and we win the game by 9. And I got the game ball at the end of the game. I was like,
for that one play,
dope.
hey, that's dope,
one
bro.
Play.
That's all that matters.
Play. You got to get in, make the most of it. So I probably had one before that, but that's like, that's like the iconic
one.
Yeah, that's the one.
That's crazy, Josh. That's hilarious though. So like we had Trey and Tremaine Edmonds on our last episode. And 2 of them play for the Steelers. So we want to get your opinion on this. Trey and Terrell said the funniest teammate that they had in Pittsburgh, it was a tie between Juju and this guy named Ola Adeni.
Ola, it's hilarious.
Yeah. So what is your opinion on that?
Trey and Terrell, those are my peeps, So Juju's hilarious. Dude, the Juju stories go on. I mean, so Juju was in my draft class. So we got up there, like, we were always together. Me, Juju, and James, like literally all the time. Bro, like, so we're going to camp, and we're trying to come over to camp. We got, like, the practice in the stadium, and Juju doesn't have his license. He can't drive a car. So He's like, yo, can I get a ride? So like we would carpool everywhere, like inseparable. We would have to go to the airport, and he said, yo, can I get a ride to the airport? Like he was 20 years old. One, he was 20 in the league, so it was hilarious. Two, he didn't have his license, and ends up getting like a car deal from like the local Fiat place. Or Mini Cooper. He's driving this little Mini Cooper, and the Mini Cooper stick shift in Pittsburgh, and he doesn't even know how to drive. He's out here trying to drive a stick shift. And like I remember like one time he's like, yo, can I drive your car? I was like, no.
No way.
I will not let you drive my car. So he's hilarious. Ola, oh my God. Ola is so funny. Like he doesn't even know he's funny.
Yeah,
just like the stuff he says. He doesn't even try. He's just hilarious. Those are probably I think they hit it on the head. Those were probably the two of the funniest people I've ever been around. Those two.
Word, that's dope, bro. So game day, Josh, bro. You going into the locker room? What are you playing before the game? Like, I need to know. And we was discussing this in our last pod. I don't want to know what you listening. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to know the new tunes, like today tunes that you listening to. What's those tunes that you listening to before any game? Like even back in freaking college days that you was listening to, whether it's like the Eminem, the 50. Talk to us.
The ones that don't leave the playlist.
I got two go-tos. They just get me so psyched for a game. So one, Sorry for the Wait by Lil Wayne.
Okay.
Gotta listen to that. And then two, so being from Atlanta, you know, we're the kings of the underground artists. There was a group called the Rich Kids I used to listen to in high school.
Okay.
And they snapped. So I got a couple songs from them like I've been listening to since high school. That are on my game day mix. So like, yeah, I listen to some new school stuff, some chill stuff, but those are my two go-tos to like this game day. God, I only listen to those on game day. I don't listen to those like right now. Don't listen to those during a workout, off season. Don't listen to those on any other day but game day.
Specifically,
that's it.
That's dope, bro. That's dope.
So would you we ask everybody this too, Josh. When you got to the NFL, what's the first thing you dropped the bag on? Like, what's an expensive purchase or a nice purchase you bought for yourself? I see you got a nice chain on over there.
I really haven't bought much at all. I bought myself a graduation gift. I got like a Louis book bag for graduating college. But I bought that with my college money, like even before I even signed. I really haven't bought anything.
Well, what's a big investment? Give us a big investment, a good investment that you didn't made since you've been in the league.
I think like the biggest, like one, I think I'm starting to get into stock and learning like when to buy and sell and trade stocks like on my own accord. So I'm able to manage my own stock portfolio. So I started small, but eventually will continue to grow. And as I start to get the feel of it, I think the biggest thing is investing stuff that you know. So a lot of like the stocks I invest in are stuff that I stay in tune with. Like as Will knows, I'm a big cruise guy. So I enjoy looking at cruise stock because I feel like I understand the industry pretty well, like when the cruising times are, good companies, when stuff is dropping. Aviation, like Delta and stuff, like stuff I know, stuff I live and breathe. So I think that's a good investment. Obviously, real estate's a good investment. I think you gotta wait to find the right place and the right property. So that takes a little time, and I'm still learning that myself. So those are like the things that I've really kind of started to get into and try to learn and understand. So like the biggest thing, you want to build financial independence, especially when you have the opportunities to be blessed with the resources to learn about it. So while I have this time, I'm trying to be able to understand how to manage my money the right way.
Yeah. So Dobbs, another topic I wanted to talk to you about briefly. You spent some time on Gruden's QB camp, right? Coming out of college. Can you talk about that experience? Because I know that was a popular thing on before he came back to the Raiders on ESPN.
So the thing about John Gruden is, so he was a GA at the University of Tennessee. So he would come and spend a week with us every summer in college, every single year. So he would put together Gruden QB camp for us. We would take usually at 4 QBs. He would take our practice film, whatever game film we had, cut it up, and do a Gruden camp, and tell us, okay, this is what you should emphasize in your game. This is how you can get better. Quiz us on defenses and put us kind of through the gauntlet. So by the time I got to like the real one, we had already had a relationship. I'd been doing it with him the previous 4 years in a row. So it's really just picked up from where we left off. So what people don't realize about him is he like that on TV isn't a show for him. He loves football, and that's who he is. Like that same energy and quizzing and putting you under pressure and quick, spit it out. What you got? Sack. Like those quick things that he's doing as a coach on TV aren't just for camera. Like he lives, breathes that. That is him, football coach, and molding QBs. So it's amazing to see like the tape that he has and all the old guys and be able to, he'll pull it up and show you like their footwork and tempo and how they practice, and to be able as a young guy to be like, oh, okay, and learn from it and take his coaching. So it was a fun experience. I think the accumulation of, having obviously the one on TV, but also having the other opportunities to be around him, interact with him, have been very beneficial for my career.
That's awesome, bro.
Awesome.
That's awesome. A lot of good content from my man, Josh Dobbs, everybody. A lot of good content, bro. And it's been great speaking with you, bro. And, of course, before I let you go, we got today's Final Five, Josh. And to all our fans and to everyone listening, my Final Five is brought to you by Manscaped. It's your best in men's below-the-belt grooming. Once again, me and Cody have still been using our Manscaped items, and they've not ceased to let us down, And I feel like the biggest thing with it is the little razor that they give you is waterproof. So you can take it into the shower. You can get it wet. You can do anything. And it has a little light on it so you can see your beard. You can do whatever you need. But big shouts out to Manscaped. Josh, but today, bro, I got a Final Five for you. I ask these Final Five questions to all our guests that come on the Sideline Story podcast. I usually switch the questions up. But your first question today, Josh, is what's the dopest place you've ever traveled to? And I had to ask, and let me remind our fans of this. I've been waiting to ask him this question. It was going to be his number one question. I might even ask him this might be his question 3 times because y'all are listening to a guy that travels a lot. Like he really explores the world, and I don't blame him. I mean, if I spend my money on anything, I want to be able to see the world, bro. And you really have inspired me too, Josh, to just, travel and see new places, bro. But tell us and our fans, what's the nicest place you've traveled to so far?
2 spots.
Okay.
So I lived in Montreal for a month in college, Montreal, Canada. Okay. And it was the most amazing experience ever. Like there's so much history. City's beautiful. Like there's an old side to the city, a new urban side to the city. The culture is amazing with the French mixture, with the Canadian culture mixture, with the Western culture. Like it's gorgeous out there. So that's my favorite place I think I've been. But also we went on a cruise in Europe and we hit Naples, Italy, and we were able to see like Amalfi Coast, Florence, Pompeii. And that was sick.
That's like a whole other level of sick. Like
yeah, best food I've ever had. The people, like it was.
Was this Norwegian? This was definitely Norwegian, wasn't it, bro?
We were on Royal Caribbean. We were on
Caribbean, okay.
No, not the Allure, Symphony. So it's the biggest ship in the world right now. Okay. So we cruised out of Barcelona. Like every stop we hit was dope. That was probably my favorite day. So we cruised out of Barcelona. We hit Palma de Mallorca, which is an island. We hit Palma de Mallorca, which is an island like near Ibiza. Then we went over to France, coast of France. Then we hit 3 stops in Italy, so we got to see Rome, Florence, Pisa, and Naples. So it was a fun trip.
That's sweet, bro. That's sweet. So I guess I'm gonna have to book me a Royal Caribbean cruise. I don't want that to be my first one though. You know what I'm saying? Like we was talking about, but I'm definitely still on the cruise, so I still got to go get out on one, bro.
Well, when the second day open, I'm on the boat.
Word up, bro. Word up.
You let me know. Let's get one.
For sure, bro.
Second day boats.
Yeah, he's Mr. Seasick right here. He don't like boats.
They're so big now, you don't get seasick anymore.
Yeah, we took him out. We took Cody out on a boat and we went deep sea fishing, and he got seasick.
Yeah, no.
Up everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not getting on that boat. That boat.